So you think you're hardcore, that your skills as a rider are well beyond the capabilities of a mere production snowmobile, that basically you're a badass that has yet to meet its snowmobile equivalent. Well, let me introduce you to this bad boy, the 2020 Polaris Indy XCR. This sled is right off the cross-country circuit where Polaris riders have been racing and winning with this sled. And I don't mean a watered-down, limp version of the race sleds that are competing, I mean this sled. Other than maybe shock valving and spring rates, this is the same machines that the racers are running, and it has the beef to take that kind of pounding. It's said to finish first, you must first finish. So this XCR is way more than just a simple shock package. Developed and refined on the cross-country circuit, this machine has what it takes to finish. You gotta supply the finishing first part though. The skid frame is beefed up with reinforced rails under the torsion spring. It has four wheels under the rear axle to take the beating of tail landings. The rear arm scissor stops are aluminum alloy to take a hit, and the front arm is built with thicker material and redesigned to work with the improved rail design that increases grip on the terrain. Even the overstructure on this sled is aluminum, where on a regular Axis chassis, this piece incorporates carbon fiber. The aluminum is heavier, but it will take a larger hit before failing compared to the carbon fiber versions. Keeping the chassis and suspension under control are the very high-end Walker Evans Velocity 2.0 shocks. These babies are not only on the front suspension, but also on both ends of the rear skid. All are high and low speed compression adjustable to really be able to fine-tune these shocks to suit the terrain and your riding style. With all the adjustments available on the Walker Evans shock absorbers, they're not made for amateurs. But then again, neither is this sled. Another pro-level feature on the XCR is the race brake, which is capable of standing up to the demands of slowing this rig down from race pace all day long. It has an aggressive pad capable of generating higher braking torque while taking the heat that generates. It also has ductwork, pulling air in from the outside of the bodywork to cool the caliper and disc. This haze system is one of the best on the snow. It's a beauty to modulate, it's light feeling, and the lever is very precise. But the only thing I would do to improve this system to go full race is to change out the brake fluid to something with higher boiling points, say over 600 degrees. That way I know brake fade will never be an issue. On the opposite side of slowing things down, the XCR is available with three options to get it moving either fast, faster, or fastest, depending on your choice of 6, 800, or 850 engine options. This particular one has the 850 Patriot mill, which has become a crew favorite here at OSM and STV. This engine absolutely rocks. Its only downfall is the fact that it's spring order only, so that could leave you with the 6 or 800 as options, but those are still killer choices. The 800 is only slightly behind the 850 in power, and the 600 Liberty still makes this sled get up and go. I'd be happy with either for sure, but there's just no replacement for displacement. On the trailer track, the Indy's become one of those sleds that just fits, for me at least. The race seat and ergonomics lets me move my weight around the sled easily while either standing up or sitting down. And Polaris has done an excellent job of putting the rider right in the sweet spot. Shift your weight back just a bit and the XCR will hike the skis off the ground to clear a turtle, or lean forward to transfer grip to the skis to rail a corner. Speaking of grip, there are three track choices on the XCR's 128-inch sneaker. The first is a 1.25-inch Ice Ripper XT, then a huge 1.75-inch backcountry track, or the 1.35-inch Cobra, which is the one we chose for our beast, as we felt this would be the best track for the conditions we ride in. After riding the XCR, it's clear that Polaris built an expert level sled. This is one capable snowmobile. But because of that, it's probably beyond the skill level of most riders. Now, if you are like most regular humans, perhaps a regular Indy might be the better choice. But if you want the best of the best, this is it.